Hey everyone! So it's been 300 days since I started my drip journey. Technically it's actually been 302, but that doesn't sound as good as 300, does it? So I just realised yesterday that it had been 301. And I thought, what a great excuse to make a video. No Medium article, no script, nothing. I'm just going to ramble on for a bit. I'm thinking, if Stun and Breezy can do it, I can. So here we go. Just going to show you my faucet and give you a bit of background on this. So I started on the 24th of October 2021 with about 56 drip, and that's what I've got currently, 1557. How did I get there? Well, as soon as I felt confident about drip, because I've got to tell you, the first time I looked at this was probably August 2021, and I thought it looked like comical, this childish looking interface, and I didn't trust it at all. Even though I'd read about it on Medium, I didn't trust it, and I should have done, but I just felt really nervous about it. I didn't invest at the time. Came back a month or so later after reading much more about it. Started with about $900. Got about 57 drip. I think I paid about $15 or $18, somewhere about there. And after a few days, I read another Medium article by a guy called Patrick Cryptozoa, and he explained in his article how you could retire now with $32,000. And I didn't have that $32,000, but I did have some from an inheritance. And I thought, wow, this is just incredible. It's a huge risk, but I'd already gained some confidence about drip. And I talked to my wife about it. I showed her the article, and we both agreed that we would be willing to risk about £10,000 from our savings, from our inheritance. And so that was about $13,500 at the time. Add that to the 900 that I started with. So a complete total investment of about under $14,500. In total, $14,400. And that's all I've put in. The rest is from compounding the rewards, the 1% a day rewards. And you can see that I've grown quite a sizable team. 153 direct referrals, a total of 333, which I'm very, very pleased with. And I do have a Telegram group now for all of these referrals who have contacted me, who I'm aware of. A lot of people have never reached out to me, and I don't know who they are, unfortunately. So if you're one of them, please reach out to me on Telegram. Let's get you into the Telegram group. Because you can then take part in our prize draws and talk to the rest of the team. It's a cool place. So what else can I tell you? The rewards have been significant. Look at this. That's how much I've earned in referral rewards. 456 drip. And of course, they go directly into the deposits. So as soon as they go in there, they start earning 1% a day. So you can bet that 456 is significantly more than that in what it's resulted in the deposits. So team building, absolutely worthwhile. Absolutely. And I'm now earning 1% of 15 drip a day. I do have lots of other accounts. I can't show you those right now because I haven't got them linked up to this Firefox installation, this MetaMask. I did open immediately at the time that I deposited the $13,500. I spread that across 11 different drip accounts. So one big one and 10 smaller ones. And the 10 smaller ones are now all over 100 drip each, which is fantastic. And I've got a few others, various ones for family members and other little side projects of mine. Not my projects, but things that I've created a drip wallet for, so that they'll pay out at some point in the future, which is great. It's exciting. And the way that this is unfolding now, because of the price drop that we experienced from January onwards, and drip is, what is drip now? It's about $8 or $9. Oh, it's just under $8. Okay. So if what I'm doing at the moment is I'm claiming 2 days a week and compounding 5 days a week, I don't need to do that. I could claim more, but I would love to see my deposits grow. While the price is low, I'd rather be growing my deposits than selling drip. I need to sell a little bit because I do have some, as I explained in another video, I do have some debt that I put onto a credit card earlier this year to fund some travel, which I thought I would be able to pay for with drip, but the price went down so significantly that the travel plans were already made and I felt committed to them. One of those travel plans was to get to Colorado for the first Cryptozoa team meetup. I didn't want to miss that, so I went on the credit card. Because there was a point in January, or maybe in February, where I was selling drip 3 days a week, and I was making $3,000 a week. Unfortunately, it didn't last very long. And so my schedule now of claiming 2 days a week, I'm claiming about 30 drip a week from this account. It's, we're looking at less than $300 a week, but still it's a nice little bit of pocket money. Helps to pay off the credit card debt. What's my plan for the future? Do you want to know about that? So let's put this into the daily compound interest. I love playing with this. If you haven't used it, it's great fun. So that's what I've got currently, and I earn 1% a day. And because of the 5% hydration tax, only 95% of that gets reinvested. And let's see where we'll be where are we now? August. So let's see where we'll be at the end of... Actually, you know what would be interesting? Let's do days to 24, 1st of November. No, it was the 5th of November when I put the big deposit into drip. I started on the 24th of October, but it was the 5th of November when I put the $10,000 in. So it's 75 days from now. Let's see what the situation will be in 75 days. Actually, this is assuming that I don't do any further claiming in the next 75 days, but let's try and calculate this. Oh, something's gone wrong there. I see. 1557. Right. So if I didn't calculate, if I didn't claim anything for the next few weeks to the 5th of November, my deposits would grow to over 3,000 drip. Excuse me. Okay, let's just try this. If that's going to take 75 days, it's going to basically take about 10 weeks. Let's call it 11 weeks. And if I'm claiming 2 days a week, I'm only... Oh, no, sorry. So what we need to do now is go 75 days. And if I'm only doing this 5 days a week, divided by 5. So it's going to take 15 weeks. And that would allow me to claim 2 days a week. It's not very helpful, that, is it? I'm not sure what I'm trying to show you, really. just how rapidly it will grow. That if I didn't do any claiming, let's say between now and the 5th of November, if all I did was compound, I would have over 3,000 drip, which would be earning me 1% of 3,000, of course, is 30, isn't it? 30 drip a day. I could claim those. I could claim them probably 3 days a week. I just want to keep net positive on my drip account. See if it shows us down here where that is. I can't remember. I thought it showed it down here somewhere, but I'm currently net positive. If I go negative, which means that I can't remember how it's calculated exactly. If I withdraw too much and my account becomes net negative, it means that I won't earn any more from referral rewards, which would be a shame. It would be a big shame. So I want to stay net positive, and I want to stay net positive. So I could, back to the calculator, right? Okay, I want to only claim 3 days a week, and I could be claiming 30 from the 5th of November onwards. So I could claim 90 drip a week. Now remember, there's a 10% claim tax, and there's also 90 minus 10%. There's also a 10% sell tax. 73. Let's call it 73. I could sell 73 drip a week from the 5th of November. 73 times the current price, which was near enough $8. $584 a week. Now, if the price goes up, and I really think it will because of the Animal Farm relaunch and the scratchies coming soon, and there's so much, and I do think it's coming soon. I think it's coming this year. If the price went up back to, let's just put that back where we were, 73. I can sell 73. Well, I can sell 90 a week and end up with about 73 after taxes. Now, if the price went up back up to say $30, which it easily could do, you're looking at over $2,000 a week. And just for fun, if it went back up to its all-time high, which was somewhere about 195, that's over $14,000 a week. Now, I'm going to hit whale taxes at some point, but maybe not for a few months yet, so I won't factor those in. But you can see how this potentially could be a life-changing amount of money in the not too distant future. I'm already making, as I said, about $300 a week. I could claim a bit more without going negative. I could probably claim, well, I can comfortably claim 3 days a week at the current rate of 15 a day. All right, so that'd be 45 minus 10%. I know you're probably thinking, why doesn't he just take 20% off? But it's not quite that. So I could comfortably be claiming 36 at $8. Yeah, $300 a week. Well, it's not bad. It's over nearly $1,200 a month. That's after the drip network taxes. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at 300 days in. I just wanted to share that with you. And I think it's always interesting to look at someone's drip dashboard and see what they've got and how they got there. And while I'm talking to you, things pop into my head. And it might be stuff that I wouldn't think of writing in a Medium article. So hopefully there's been some little nuggets of useful info in here for you. And then if you want to reach out to me and discuss anything on Telegram, the link is in the description. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't started a drip journey of your own yet, why the hell not? Now's a great time with the price at $8. It's going to go up. It is going to go up with the relaunch of the Animal Farm. That's going to create buy pressure for drip tokens. now is a great time, okay? And the 1% daily compoundable interest is phenomenal. Look where I got to from when I first started. I had about 56, 57 drip. Then I put another $10,000 in, and at that point I only had about 350 drip. So, and I know I've earned a chunk from referral rewards, but you can see the power of compound interest, how it actually plays out. This is not fantasy. This is not just numbers on the screen. This is real, as you can see. And if you watch my video, how I get free money from the internet, where I show my actual process of claiming and converting that back into fiat, which goes into my bank account, you'll see that this is not pretend. This is real money. And this is possible for anyone. All you need is a small amount of starting capital. You can start with $100. You don't have to start with 10,000 like I did. You can start with 100 and just a bit of patience. Compound interest. It grows slowly at first. Yes, painfully slowly if you only start with like $100. If you can put 500 in, give yourself a head start, great. $1,000, even better, of course. But everyone can start with a small amount today and grow their deposits over time thanks to the power of compound interest. And you too could have a 300 days story like this, a real success story. So any questions, reach out to me on Telegram, and please, if you're still watching, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, that's it from me. Over and out.